Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Livestream number 45 here with Lou. Just give me 1 second here while I send out this tweet letting the nation know I'm live. Gosh, it's been a busy week. How's everyone doing out there? How's your week? How is your Thursday going? For me, it's my Friday, thankfully. Got a lot going on this weekend. Hopefully going to utilize this weather. Going to try and at least get out and have a little fun. We're supposed to have pretty nice weather coming up, and it's supposed to be like 75 tomorrow. So we're going to try and go fishing this weekend. Maybe a little early to catch something. Who knows? Alright, I'm just looking at the live strength. Everything looks good. And so we will jump in. So playing Mooseman again. I'm going to kind of have to remember how to play. It's really not that complicated of a game. Looks like we got people in like cocoons or something here. Oh, we're just following a whole pack of people walking up this bridge here. I'm not going to be able to play for too long, man. I tried to play different games on Steam. I tried to play Stronghold Crusader. Man, I used to love that game. I used to play it all the time. And then I stopped because I forgot. Honestly, I forgot what the game was because I was so young when I was playing it. I never even really knew what the game was called. And I remember going to a buddy's house and playing it, and I was like, man, this game's awesome. But I never found out what that game title was. And so many years later, I said to myself, I remember this game where it was like a resource management game. It was kind of like Civ, but I remember distinctively them saying like, more wood, my lord, and like things like that. And I just loved that, like, because I got into Game of Thrones, and so the same type of language is in Game of Thrones. And so I just remember loving that. So this plaque is depicting 7 moose heads and 7 bird heads. Was attached to clothes, 7th or 8th century. From the village of Mikhailovo. The Gaini district, the Perm Cry, one of the sacred animals was a moose. Many archaeological findings speak of favor and of this fact. So this is kind of cool that they like their sacred was the moose. I'm just talking to Jay right now. Because we always have to communicate back and forth with each other when we're going live, when we're doing this and that. And I might have to cut the audio here in a second because my girlfriend's getting off of work, and then she'll probably call to say she's on her way home because we have an event that we're going to tonight. Can I go back up? No. Maybe not. I don't know. So anyway, so I was thinking about this game, and then I realized that it was called Stronghold Crusader. Oh, and there's still people walking up. Okay. And so I finally downloaded it and started playing it, and I was like, oh man, this game is everything that I remember it to be, and I wanted to play it again, and I couldn't get OBS to recognize it. Oh wow, I'm like walking into the water here. Did I die? No, this isn't where I started. I couldn't get OBS to recognize the game, and so that was frustrating. So I was like, all right, I'll play some Roller Coaster Tycoon, and then I couldn't get Roller Coaster Tycoon to be recognized. So I don't know what was going on. So I was like, you know what? I got to write this review for Mooseman. I just didn't know how well received it was. So, because the game is interesting. I still haven't done any research on the game yet, specifically because I want to just take it all in first, and then kind of research and get the meaning behind everything. But it almost seems like we're walking through this world of like this tribe, and it's almost as if we're walking through and reliving what a civilization once was. And it was almost like the downfall of the civilization, and it's almost like looking at a piece of art. Really, it can be interpreted in any way that you want it to be, which is pretty cool. And it really is your own path and how you make it to be. But at least for me right now, it seems like we are kind of walking through this broken, maybe it's once fallen society, or culture of people, and we're finding all these artifacts and learning about them through spiritual and physiological ways. I don't know. I'm not sure. And that's I think the beauty of the game, and I think that's maybe what was intended for it. So this one's called Mooseman. It's a plaque depicting a Mooseman riding a reptile surrounded by spirits under the semicircular border between 6th and 8th centuries from Ukta Basin, Komai. All right. What is this thing? Huh. I don't know. Do they follow me? I'm not sure. Alrighty. What else? What are these? What are these? Sorry. That was so bad. Okay. Maybe we gotta get them. Okay. And the game doesn't really give you much direction, which I can appreciate. I can definitely appreciate. I feel like that's a figure in the background. Look at that. It's like a guy. It's like a dude. Huh. I don't know. I guess I'll keep walking. And then it might tell me I have to go back. I don't know. But what else has been going on? We have a local chiropractor in the area. And we're going to go see them tomorrow. Oh. I don't know what just happened. It was like a big fish. Because we've been having some back problems, and we're only, I'm turning 23, and you really shouldn't be having back problems. And it was, I think, because I was played a lot of sport. I played 4 different sports in high school, and something interesting about that. Oh, what? Oh, you know what? You know what I think it is? I think we got to use these guys here as shadows, because I don't think he can see. There we go. I don't think he can see me otherwise. I think I'm safe even under this one too. What? Okay, never mind. I'm not safe under that one. So I played a lot of sports in high school, and whenever you would get hurt in high school, you would go to like physical therapy. And the physical therapist would always just do like strength testing or like strengthening whatever muscle you hurt. You would do a little bit of stretching, but most of the time it was just strength training. And so I was like, I don't need to go. And so finally, my boss that I work with, she mentioned that, oh yeah, there we go. Now I got to use that shadow. Okay, cool. So she mentioned that she goes because she played volleyball in high school, and she was experiencing back pain. And so she explained something to me that was really interesting. What she said was that modern trainers don't necessarily have the skills needed to properly fix the human body. And the reason being is because when you get hurt, there's almost like a chemical compound that gets released in between your muscles and tendons, and it almost acts as cement. And so your muscles are essentially tightened like indefinitely. Like they just stay tightened. And by just strengthening them, all you're doing is, oh, come on, I thought I was in the shade. Man, I don't understand this. Okay, well, maybe when he shines the light, it's a little different or something. I don't know. But when you go to physical therapy and they're strengthening your muscles, they're not necessarily fixing the problem, because you can't strengthen a muscle that's like staying tight. And so the problem is that they don't involve the deep tissue massages that are needed in order to kind of like break down that compound, break down that cement. And so this place was saying that, you know, like these sports facilities have gotten it all wrong all these years. And so it makes sense, right? So they do the deep tissue massage, they break down that cement. It's supposed to hurt like hell. And then they stretch you out so then you gain your range of motion back, because when you know, before you didn't have that range of motion because your muscles were like forever tight. After that, then they strengthen. So once they break down that compound in like that, let's just call it cement. So they break down that cement. Then you gain your range of motion again, and then they strengthen. And it's supposed to work wonders on your back. And this fish is starting to really irritate me. But I'm going to cut the audio real quick because I need to run and answer this phone call. So I will be right back. Enjoy the gameplay. I apologize for that. When the lady friend gets off of work, she usually likes to call and chat on her way home. And who am I to deny her of that? Man, this like fish thing or muskie, it kind of looks like a muskie. I don't know. Whatever you want to call it, is really driving me crazy, man. You gotta like follow the shadows and. Oh, okay. I see. I should have became a Mooseman before. Are you kidding me? I was in the shadows, dude. No, you can't see through the shadows. It's not how this works. Okay. So yeah, we'll see how this whole back thing goes. I'm really hoping that it goes well, because at 22 years old, I shouldn't be having back pain and neck pain and all this stuff, which is causing me to have headaches. And I keep thinking that I thought it was my glasses, and I thought it was this and that. And so, you know, they're like, well, maybe it's your back. like, yeah, well, maybe it is. I don't know. We'll have to check and see. So, that's just me rambling about that. But, dude, this fish right now, you gotta be kidding me. All right. I'm really not one that gets mad at video games. It's more of like a joking mad, if anything. I don't understand this fish though. I don't get like where I am. Gosh, what else? I mean, I took a trip. I took a trip out west, and that was just so beautiful. It was such an incredible experience going out and seeing all the national parks and really just having a moment to break away from technology for a little while. Being able to just kind of cut the cord, detox from just the news and society and everything that's going on, and really appreciating nature, which was really cool. And you don't often get those experiences because we're so involved in our tech and we're so involved in all the things that we do on a daily basis that by the time we get home, we just crash and we don't have any time to kind of reflect on the day. And so I'm a big proponent of when you have a break, when you have spring break, and I know that financially it's difficult. And so we kind of roughed it. We slept in my Jeep, and we folded the back of the seats down, put a bunch of blankets and pillows in there. We bought a bunch of food and like made sandwiches and just kind of ate those. We rarely stopped for food. And so we really made it financially possible to do that. Guys, I'm sorry that you're watching the same scene over and over again. But I just can't seem to defeat this fish. So I apologize. Yeah, so it really, I'm a big proponent of if you got spring break and you have the time off, utilize it in the best of the way that you can. Whether that be, dude, I'm telling you, this thing is driving me nuts. Whether that be going on a road trip or that be camping with your buddies, whether that be just taking a minute to kind of reflect on everything that you've done throughout the day. It really does speak volumes to your sanity and just kind of like mentally detoxing, which is pretty cool. And everyone appreciates those things differently. So some people don't necessarily take value in that, where I personally do. And if you don't take value in that, hey, no problem. But I just thought it was just so cool to see our country has so many beautiful aspects to it, and I feel like we don't necessarily take advantage of it as well as we should. Okay, let's just really focus here. Let's really focus on this fish. There's shadows being casted, coming down, but then his light creates a whole nother shadow. And so you have to like manipulate multiple shadows at the same time. Okay. Alright, so you can't see me yet. We got that little log there. He's not gonna be able to see me there. And his light comes down. Alright. I'm still playing this moose game. This Mooseman game.
Is it good?
It's good, but I'm like fighting this fish or something, and he's like casting a light down, and it's just, I don't know. It's just kind of frustrating. Okay, all right. Dude, you gotta be joking me, fish. You gotta be kidding me. Come on, give me a break here. All right. Okay. It's like one of those situations where I just want to just run and just see what happens, and just walk straight through. So that's what I'm gonna do right here. I'm just gonna walk straight through, and we're just gonna let these things twist around, and maybe we'll get lucky. Oh, this is the farthest I've been, and I'm just straight walking. Come on. Screw you, fish. Damn it. Alright. Here we go. This is the time. This is the time to be alive right here. Nope, he's not going to see us. That's perfect placement. Alright. Okay. Alright. Now we gotta play cool. We gotta play cool. He's getting mad because he can't see us. Alright, let's pause that one there. Okay, looks like we got good light protection right now. Okay. Alright. Alright, cool. So now he's scanning. He's scanning. Make a run for it, dude. Oh, we did it. We did it. Whew. The Vakul. Man. Landon, dude, thanks for joining. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm sorry I couldn't make the live stream that you were in right when you had messaged me that you were streaming. Oh, there he is. Right when you had messaged me you were streaming, I was not even home. I was working on a project for a student organization of mine, and so I wasn't able to get back to you. So I do apologize. I appreciate that you made us an admin or whatever you want to call it on your site, on your YouTube channel. I do appreciate that, but I wasn't able to fulfill our duties of that. Okay, what is this guy? Whoa. Dang. Alright. There's some little bunnies. All those little things are up there. But really the only thing you have is you have this staff that he's carrying. You have the ability to turn to and from being a Mooseman. Alright, so there's like a raven. And then he killed me. Okay. Let's see. Maybe. Oh, okay. Oh, he's eating the bunnies. He just slaughtered the bunnies. Well, I guess that's the circle of life. Oh, you know what? This is what I think I have to do. I think I have to course the bunnies. He's gotta eat them, and while he's eating, then I walk through. Go ahead, little bunny. It's not okay, but okay. So he's busy. He's busy chomping. Oh. It's no problem, man. You don't have to worry. School's important, and I'm honored to have you guys as moderators. Moderators, there. That's the word. Moderators on our channel. Thanks, man. You know, I gotta make I actually gotta make a couple people moderators on our channel. Man, I've just been so extraordinarily busy. And I just didn't have time to do that, and I wanted to stream and put out content. So I do apologize. I will make you guys moderators on our channel here soon. Okay. Cool. Got past him. Yeah, you know, you always got to distract them with a little bunny. Fun fact about rabbits, and I don't even know if it's a fact. I think I read it somewhere that if rabbits didn't taste so good, like in the animal kingdom and with us, they would overpopulate humans. Like there would be more bunnies than there are humans. But since they taste so good, oh, that pair sees us. Since they taste so good, that is why they don't overrun humans, which is really interesting to think about. Wow, look at that landscape. That's pretty cool. Definitely reminds me of our trip out west, seeing the Black Hills. There's that water. Oh wow, it's like the first glimpse of seeing like what he's wearing. What a cool little photo right there. There's something going on in the distance, though. Do I just keep walking? I guess so. Oh, it looks like the moose symbol is rising. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, I think that's the Mooseman symbol rising in the background. That's pretty cool. And you can tell, like, through his body language that he's walking a little more steep because of the wind. Poor little bunnies. I'm sorry that I enjoy eating you guys. Oh, I guess I need to go in and out of. Well, I'm only going to be on for about 20 more minutes. Some people seem to like the shorter videos, and some people don't. It really just depends on personal preference, I suppose. But I hope that the content that I do provide, even though it might be short, like half hour or 45 minutes, Yen saw that all three worlds could not live without Sandi, but even Yen was unable to take from the dark, the burning circle that fell from the horns. He called his 7 sons to the moose that he shot. From the horns he made weapons for all of them. The staff he gave to one of them, and the bow to another. These artifacts won't burn in the flame of the underworld. When are you and Jay doing a live stream together? You know, we are actually going to be live streaming this entire weekend. I didn't post that on Twitter or anything like that because, some things can come up and maybe we can't do that. But our intention is to live stream Friday, Saturday, and Sunday of this week towards the evening. Because, man, we haven't been able to get together and live stream. And he's got all these cool games that I don't have. And so we need to play them. And I just, we like hanging out together. So, but 250 subs. Thank you guys so much for the support. I mean, really, you guys and girls and gals, however you want to say it, have been so supportive. And we try to be as responsive as possible. Oh, so this little thing is bringing me back. We try to be as responsive as possible on Twitter, and we love having the conversations with you guys about. Oh man, this is like really okay. It's not gonna let me go. So we love having conversations with you guys, figuring out what you like to do, what you like to play, and really just having that conversation has been so fantastic. We've really been enjoying our time here on YouTube and Twitter, and it seems that everyone tends to like to stream on Twitch as well, and we haven't gotten that down yet, which is fine, not a big deal. Oh, these people are like bowing to me, huh? Oh, hello. And he killed me. Okay. Well, I guess that makes sense. I mean, I walked into his house. Oh, but he's not here otherwise. Yeah, look at that. Okay. Sometimes I tend to think like is the Mooseman like protecting these people by seeing like the unseen? Or is the Mooseman like you're like kind of like reliving past memories? I'm not sure. It's very interesting. Okay, middle, right there. Yep. Okay. Okay. So there. Here. Then it was here. Then it was here. Then it was here, I think. Then it was back to here. Oh, okay. I think I know what it was then. So it was here, then here. Okay, there, and then back. Yep. Got it. So, yeah, in the comment section of this video, either now or after, let us know what you're doing over this weekend. It's supposed to be decently nice. Hopefully spring has actually sprung. And it didn't feel like it today. It was like 40 some degrees. Oh, and I know. Okay, I know. I just was getting sidetracked. Galactic Gamer says we are at 360 subs and climbing. A couple days ago, I was doing the Homefront stream, and I had 51 people watching me at the same time, and we got 15 subs during the stream. Wow, that is awesome! Congratulations, Landon and Austin. That is so cool. You guys definitely deserve them. You put out very good content, and you two seem to work very well together. I really wish that I could stream more often, and I can't even say that this summer is going to allow me to stream more often because we're going to be going to London and Canada this summer. We really just, especially my girlfriend and I, really just decided that this is going to be the time when we save all of our money and just go on as many trips as possible and just explore. And so that's what we've been doing. And so, you know, it's a lot of money, but we saved up and we're able to go and explore the West, and we want to explore the East, and we're going to be exploring other countries this summer. Wow, look at that. Is that like a bald eagle? That's pretty cool. Can I ride him? Oh, you can! But I forgot an artifact. I didn't know what I was going to do. And I forgot an artifact right there on the right. And so I just, you know, I can't say that I'm going to be able to stream like even more in the summer, because I don't think that that's going to be true. But I mean, I love producing content on YouTube, and I love watching other people's content on YouTube, and so it's a little bit of a struggle because I want to be able to keep putting out new content, but at the same time, you know, we got all these other things going on, so it's quite the balance. Man, I would love to keep doing YouTube and actually make it into like you know, like a for sure hobby, but it's just not necessarily possible at this point in time, unfortunately, just because of school and work and all that other good stuff. Alright, where do I need to go? The secret is doing really late night streams. You start at midnight or later. I start at 1 a.m. and at almost 4 a.m. is when I finished. That's interesting. You know, maybe because a lot of people are kind of like unwinding from their day, and a lot of people, you know, maybe, yeah, maybe that's the proper hours to play. I don't know. That's pretty cool though. Man, having 51 people watching you play, I mean, that seems like you know, kind of a dream. I think, you know, the most that we had watching was one of my Little Big Planet videos. I can't necessarily speak for Jay on his videos that he's been doing, but you know, I had like 8 people watching, and then that was just incredible for me. That was just very cool. I loved seeing people interact with me on the stream. I love seeing people interact with the channel, and it's cool seeing your work be realized. Oh, and the weekends are the best time to do late night streams. Yeah, I'm sure like Friday night, Saturday night are very good, and that's what Jay and I are going to try to do this weekend. Is we're going to try and do a late night, some late night streams this weekend, and so hopefully tomorrow night you all will be able to watch us stream, and that'll be fun. That'll be fun to hang out, have the conversation. Okay, so there's like the right wing Or the right wing missing and that middle missing. Huh. Let's see. Yeah, so she's not going to let us pass otherwise. Mother Nature's not going to let us pass. Maybe we got to search high. We already searched low. We got to search high. Yep, there's another one. Get him. During the week is kind of dead on streams. Yeah. You know, I actually had some decent success doing like the morning streams, you know, around like 6 a.m. or so. There's a channel that I watch pretty frequently. It's called The British Gamer. And he likes to stream. He does like a 6 a.m. Minecraft stream. Sometimes he's on at like 5 a.m. my time. What was this, like a thunderstorm? And there's the other one. Sweet. And so people liked like the wake up and morning coffee streams that I was doing. Anthropomorphic duck-shaped hollow pendant, artifact of the 6th and 7th century from the Upper Kama Basin, Perma Krai. And this is a bird-shaped idol. So it's a 3-headed artifact of a bird in flight. Okay. It's like maybe looking from above. Artifact was worn on clothes from the Skordum stash, village of Skordum, Linsky district, Perm Krai. This artifact is part of the Skythan Siberian animal style, despite the finding location. And then the idol. So it's a therianthropic idol. A therianthropic idol with 4 heads and wings, found in the river of Yazva in 1965. 1st or 3rd century, from the settlement of Ust Yazva, Kranz Novishirk district, Perma Krai. Very cool. I love these little artifacts. That's pretty cool. And so like people seem to like the whole. I hope I didn't lose those artifacts now that I died. No, it doesn't look like it. So people like that whole wake up morning coffee with Lou type thing. So maybe I can do that again. It's just when school gets hectic and you got projects due and everything. I mean, you guys know how it is if you're in school, where you tell yourself you're going to get something done and then you don't necessarily get it done all the night at nights, and you got to wake up early and then you finish it in the morning. Shells of River told me stories of how you carry from beneath us to our father's ancient dwelling, Shandi flaming fire part. Only the worthy river heavens, cold and ancient. My image are tales, and my image is anger of tornado. And where blows northern wind I dwell. The fire of Shandi breeds lightning and anger, and furious storm are you about to face. Oh, jeez. That wasn't a very good prophecy. All right. So now let's see what this big old artifact is about. The bird-shaped idol. Anthropomorphic pendant depicting a 3-headed bird with a face on its breast, 8th or 9th century, from the village Korchia of Korchevskoy district, Komi Perm Yatsky region, Perm Krai. You should check out Mass Effect Andromeda. I'm watching some gameplay of it. Shout out to MK Iceland Fire. Go check them out, Lou. I think you'll like their channel, and they're a bigger channel. Sweet. I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to check them out. So let's see. It's the MK Ice and Fire. Okay. I'll definitely have to check them out. I appreciate that. I always like checking out new channels. I guess I tend to favor channels about our size, and I definitely then like look up to bigger channels. I shouldn't say favor. I tend to like watch and like actively support channels our size, and then like kind of look up and support channels bigger than us to like hopefully like aspire to be there one day. Oh man, what is going on? Yep, that eye's red. Mass Effect will be good for you to do on your channel. Yeah, I heard a lot of good things about Andromeda, and I heard that you also didn't necessarily have to play the other games to the other Mass Effects to kind of like know what's going on, which is good. I didn't necessarily like the first one. I played it, and it was okay. People said the second one was awesome, and the third one I think had mixed reviews. I don't know. Maybe I'm not remembering that correctly. But people seem to like Andromeda, so I might have to pick it up. Whoa! Now I don't know how I defeat this guy. I can tell you that right now. There's an idol. Press F1. The artifact collection. Bird-shaped idol. So bird-shaped idol with a human face on its breast, 8th or 9th century, from the village of Redacor, Sheridan District, Perm Cry. So it seems like we're still in like this Perm Cry era. I don't know how I beat this man with an eagle head. He's not happy. Maybe that red, yeah, okay. So there's like a little red region on the screen that shows up, and so then that will depict what's coming up next. I already got that idol though, so I'm wondering if did I get the idol? I don't know. I don't think so. Alright, so since Jay already has For Honor and Horizon Zero Dawn, it would be good for you to get a really cool game as well. Yeah, you know what? I mean, being fair in, who buys what game and like that's very important. What's cool is that it's not like it goes to waste if Jay buys a game and we don't necessarily live stream it because he'll be playing it on his own. And I think we have a decent mix of like I'm playing more PC related games, he plays more console related games. So I do think we have a good mix in that regard. How are you supposed to get that? All right, cool, I got it. Let's see if I actually did. Yep, I got it. Cool. Plaque of a flying bird. So an artifact depicts a flying bird with an ornament of a pine tree. Artifact of 10th or 11th century from the village of Zagarty, Yusva District, Perm Cry. So I wonder what that breakdown is. Like, I wonder what the first breakdown is versus, like the district versus Perm Cry and all that stuff. I wonder what like the different, like if that's like a city or was that a time period, and then it got broken down into like tribe. I do need to do some more research on the game itself before I go ahead and write a review on it, which I will be doing this weekend, and then we can put that up on our channel and they can put it on the Kitsuga channel. So, well, if you get it for pick as well, so Mass Effect should be on Steam. If you get it for a pick. Not entirely sure what you mean. I'm thinking you're saying like if you get it for a good price, might as well buy it. And if that's the case, I totally agree. Money's a little tight right now, just because I got back from that trip. But when I get, because got tax returns coming in and all that stuff, and when all that comes in, I'll have a little bit more money to be able to spend on the channel, do things like that. So hopefully we beat this guy in a little bit. If not, if I keep dying in the next 5 minutes or so, I am going to have to get off and go to the event that we have going on tonight. And then we will see you all tomorrow. Oh man, it's getting crazy. All right, cool. So we escaped him on this eagle. If you get it for PC, oh, so you must be watching on your phone. If you're saying spell check, damn you, spell check. The Rug Ride. Every son was gifted by Yen, one after the other. Then Yen Creator told them to decide who will go to the lower world to search for the piece, and who would take it with the horn staff and bring it to the other worlds. The first draw was there made in the mountain of ancients. In the middle world was freezing, and spirits were cold in the upper one. Finally, one of the 7 was chosen. I'm watching on my iPad. Oh, okay, cool. A little cutscene here. Well, thank you, Mr. Eagle. And I think that's a perfect spot to end it with another boss battle completed. First one, we completed that spider guy, and this time we completed like an actual like huge human chasing us. And so again, I just want to thank everyone for getting us to 250 subscribers. I mean, it's been an absolutely wonderful journey. Love the community that we're in. Love the Eagle's name is Frost. Oh, sweet. Well, see, you know more than I do. And so the game that you're watching today is a free copy that I had been given to do a review on it, and I just have to make sure that I disclose that information to everyone. Still figuring out if I like the game or not. Really appreciate it. Galactic Gamers, hey, thanks for sticking with me in this stream. Thank you for everyone for joining and hanging out with us and starting the conversation. Really appreciate it. As always, if you're new here, feel free to hit the subscribe button if you want to see more content. And you can also follow us on Twitter at NationofLJ. If you're returning, feel free to hit the like button. Let us know how we're doing. Leave a comment down below. Start the conversation. Oh no, I just named the eagle. Well, you know what? Hey, it kind of fit the culture of the game, so that really worked out. As always, my name's Lou. You've been watching LJ Nation. Really appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Until next time, take care. Have a wonderful weekend, and be sure to check us out this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday when Jay and I will be live streaming together. As always, take care.